it is Toby here, back for another video. Today we are doing one of my Strongman event sessions. I did want to record a couple more sessions between the last video and this one, but it just didn't pan out that way. I had a couple really bad sessions where I was really drained and not feeling the best. So yeah, I'm feeling good today. We'll get a good Strongman session in today. And yeah, it should be pretty good fun. So without further ado, let's jump straight in to the session plan without wasting any time. So the usual format of these is it's relatively pressing focused for the first half of the session, and then at the end we pick a strongman event and have a bit of fun with it. So first things first, we're going to be hitting some log press. We are going to be working up to a very, very heavy double, a very heavy double indeed, in that it's going to be my PB weight of 110 kilos, but today we are going to be trying it for a double. So yeah, pretty looking forward to this really, because if you don't know, when I did my PB of 110 kilos, it took me 3 attempts on the day to actually get it and lock it out. So if we are able to hit it for a double today, that'd be insane. That'd be absolutely amazing. So yeah, looking forward to trying that. And then we have got some a set of 5, I think it is, floor to overhead, so cleaning every single rep. I don't know what weight that is yet, we will find that out soon enough. Then some chain bench press to work my chest and triceps a lot, and then some pin press before we go on and move on to the strongman event. And at the minute it's raining outdoors, it's pretty grim. I did want to do yoke, but if it's raining and horrific, it's not really the best weather to be doing that. So if the weather clears up, then we'll do yoke, but if it doesn't, then we will find something to do inside. So you guys seem to enjoy seeing how I warmed up for squats before even getting under the bar. Log is very similar in that it starts quite heavy. So my first log warm up, obviously with the empty log, is 52 kilo, which is, as you know, it's already nearly half of my 1 rep max. So in order to warm my shoulders up before I go ahead and start with an empty log, I just do a couple things, really simple. I don't really need to show you, but I'll walk you through them with me just saying. So first things first, I always do at the start of every single session, no matter what it is, a couple sets of 20 to 30 second dead hangs, just to stretch out my shoulders, my back, everything like that. It just feels really good and gets me in the mood to want to do stuff, because I have a sedentary job where I sit down most of the day, so it's nice to get up and get moving and get stretched. And then because it's a shoulder day, I do some rotations, I do just some other shoulder stretches with a band, and just get my shoulders nice and loose so they are ready to get log pressing. So I'm going to get that done now, and then we will jump straight into the log warm-ups. I won't be showing you through all of my warm-ups because it's just going to be me log pressing. What I'll do is I'll just show you straight away my top set, which should be, fingers crossed, a double at 110 kilos. You know what? That felt really, really good. The warm-ups felt amazing. They absolutely sailed up. I felt 100% confident going into that lift that I would have no trouble getting the double. And yeah, it flew. It absolutely sailed up. On the second rep, I pressed a little bit too far back. So on my left-hand side, it was actually a bit too far back and I nearly lost it. But I managed to hold it at lockout for a split second and then catch it, put it back down. No injuries, didn't drop it or anything. But yeah, amazing. Really, really happy with how my pressing's going at the minute. 110 for a double is an absolutely amazing PB for me. It's only going upwards from here, so yeah, can't complain whatsoever. Coming up next is the 95 kilo set of 5, floor to overhead every rep. It is an absolutely knackering set to do, especially after this heavy double, but we'll get it done. Well, there's no beating around the bush there. I royally messed those up, didn't I? As you saw, the actual like clean and press of the reps I did was super fast, super snappy. It is not a lack of strength that caused me to fail after 3. Believe me, I have 5 in me when I don't mess it up. And what happened was, between the 3rd and the 4th rep, you see me step back, take a second, and go, what, 2 more. And what I didn't do is I didn't take long enough of a second. I was still very, very much out of breath. And as soon as that log hit me on the chest, just lightheaded, and I just couldn't balance whatsoever. And when I put it back down, I was still dizzy. That's why I shook my head, didn't go for it again, because it's training. And the time to really make it count with a set like that is on competition day, when it really counts. So what if I can't get 5 reps here? I know I'm strong enough to do that, and it would have been great that I was able to do that, but if it's going to put me at risk of injuring myself, say I got it halfway up, blacked out, dropped the log on me, wouldn't be pretty. So I'm happy to leave that at a triple, knowing I've got more in the tank and knowing that on a day where I don't make a bad decision during the set, I can hit that and I'm happy to move on. So the heavy double, amazing. The set of 5, clean every rep, not so good, but what can you do really? I messed up. Likely due to that heavy double as well, fatiguing me a little bit. And yeah. Oh well, that's what training's for. It is to mess it up, so you don't mess it up on competition day. Next week, I've got another set of 5, clean every rep, and I'm sure I'll get all 5 of those. I got all 5 last week, and I'll get all 5 next week. Just a blip, doesn't really matter, and that's the biggest takeaway. Don't kill yourself in training if you don't have to. I've hit some big numbers today. I'm happy. Let's move on to that chain bench. So accessories, the deal with the chain bench is the chains, as you press, more of them lift off the floor, and it makes it harder, and they swing around, and generally they're just not as comfortable at all as a normal bench. So this is 110 kilo, 90 kilo plates, 20 kilo chains. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be annoying. It's going to hurt, and it's going to make my pressing better. I'm not going to film them because, for one, chains really loud, really obnoxious, and don't make for a great sounding YouTube video. And 2, I don't want this video to drag on too much, so I'm going to blast through my accessories, which is this and seated overhead press from the pins. And then we're going to move on to the strongman thing I'm going to be doing today. It is still raining, so Loz has challenged me to try and shoulder my 100 kilo sandbag over there. So we'll be giving that a go after I've done all these accessories. So accessories done, chain bench, 3 sets of 3 to 5 with 110 kilo, went quite well. Got a set of 5, then a set of 3, then a set of 4. So I was all over the place with those. And then we had pin press, which you can see set up there, 70 kilos for 3x8. Got them nice and well. I wouldn't say easy. The last set was a bit of a struggle, but my tricep power was really getting there. And then we also had some cable bicep curls, which I'm going to leave for now and do after the sandbag to shoulder, because that is quite bicep heavy and I don't want to wear out my biceps before doing it. So without further ado, I'm going to get out the sandbag to shoulder, give it a good go, and then afterwards talk about if it went well, if it didn't. I mean, you guys will see. And yeah, then we'll be done with the video. But so far today, it's been a mixed bag. It's been really, really good in parts with the 110 log double, really, really bad in parts with the set of 5 that failed at 3. So yeah, mixed bag today. You're getting a bit of an interesting session today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And of course, leave a like if you did. So not the best end to a session in the world there. You saw 2 of my 4 or 5 sets there. Yeah, I got about 3 or 4 attempts right there, as you saw in that first set you got shown there. Right up, so close, just fell forward again. My sandbag is quite short and quite chubby, so it's not the best for shouldering. I know these are all excuses, but it's just something that I really need to practice. And unfortunately, I've only got the one sandbag, which is 100 kilo. If I had like a 70 kilo one or an 80 kilo one, I'd be able to practice shouldering at a lighter weight, get the technique nailed, and then be able to do the heavier one. But I'm not, I can't afford any more. So I've got the 100 one, and it is what it is. And then when you saw the second set, I sort of didn't even get very far at all, and then clutched the back of my leg. Luckily, it's nothing major. As you can see, I'm up, walking fine. Everything doesn't hurt. Everything feels absolutely normal. And honestly, I could probably get in and continue if I wanted to. But what happened there is I went to lift it, and as you saw, the sandbag sort of fell upright, which caused my hamstrings to stretch a little bit. And I just felt a pop in the back of my knee on the one side, a short, sharp pain, but then was absolutely fine literally 2 seconds after I stopped the recording. So nothing serious, just enough to scare me off for today. So I'm going to leave it there, draw a line under it, and come back in a couple days ready to keep fighting. So with that being said, a very, very mixed session today, but happy, a very good session. I got a PB in the log. Like, it's not a bad session at all. It's just some of the other exercises didn't go as well as I planned. So for that PB log, I want you guys to leave a like down below and also comment where you think my 1 rep max is at the moment. I reply to every comment, so feel free to leave any comment about anything and I'll have a good chat with you down there. And of course, if you made it this far and you enjoyed the video, please do hit subscribe, because it would really, really help me out. It would help boost this channel to more strongman loving fans, more people who might be interested in the channel. So yeah, it'd be a really good help if you could. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Toby, and I will see you in the next video where hopefully I don't injure my leg.